The word corrosion comes from the Latin corrodere, which means literally to gnaw to pieces.
That's just what corrosion is, eating or gnawing away at something.
Perhaps the most destructive force on the planet is deterioration. Everything created on Earth begins to deteriorate immediately after it's made. And then it needs to be repaired or replaced. It's just life.
Corrosion will cost the U.S. economy over $1 trillion this year alone. It's one of the largest expenditures we make in this country each year, and yet produces nothing.
Corrosion can be life-threatening, increasing the cost of virtually everything, from utilities to transportation costs, infrastructure, architecture. Everything costs more.
But things are changing now. Modern companies are becoming very creative at merging chemical technologies with contemporary science, focusing on solving some of the oldest problems on Earth.
Simply making what we have last longer. If Earth had a lot less rusting, deteriorating, and corroding going on, it would universally benefit all mankind. Everyone.
Steel is the backbone of industry. It was the backbone of the Industrial Revolution. It's a great material. It's really strong. It's very tough. It's very hard. You really need it to build machines and bridges, all sorts of the things that we associate with the modern world. The problem with steel, though, is it rusts. So a better approach is to coat it with a polymer, because what the polymer does is it protects the steel from exposure to oxygen. If the oxygen can't get to the steel can't rust. So the idea is, instead of choosing an inferior steel that's more expensive to get your job done, you can take the perfect steel for your structural application and then coat it with a polymer, and that polymer protects the steel from rusting.
Take driving on the highway. We always drive across many bridges. These bridges are constructed of different materials, typically concrete, asphalt, steel, rubber. Typically those 3 or 4 materials come together in a thing called an expansion joint. Expansion joints can fail. The materials corrode and become damaged over time. To replace this typically takes an extended period of time, which causes highway closures. Our new technologies allow this to be done in a very quick and safe manner, typically overnight, open the highway back up very quickly to traffic. The repair can outlast the traditional methods.
Environmentally, we're all trying to impact our planet with a smaller human footprint. Most people think about using less things to impact us all less.
But if you think about it, by just maintaining our man-made resources better, making them last a lot longer,
that can be the most environmentally friendly thing we can do.